Hi guys, it's Chelsea. I did my literature review on female leadership, predominantly in the female healthcare leadership workplace. So first of all, we have to ask ourselves, what is a leader? A leader is an individual who influences the actions of another individual or group toward accomplishing goals and sets the pace and directions of change while facilitating innovative practice. So we have to take into consideration, what is a good leader? What do you think is a good leader? What are some characteristics that even come to your mind? Is it someone who is honest and understanding, or is it someone driven and single-minded, closed-minded even, with only their goals or achievements and their outcomes for themselves? I've had many leaders in my life who have shown me great qualities to have as a leader, and I've also had some not so great qualities shown to me by leaders. So I decided, let's do some research on women in leadership and women in leadership roles in the healthcare facilities. So, to be a good leader, why are females overlooked, but also why should they be considered a great leader? So here's some characteristics. They're better listeners. I know that I've had several leaders that I could go in and tell them about issues that I'm having, and they sit there and they listen and they take into consideration all aspects of my life and why I may be reacting the way that I am. Also, they work better in teams. I feel like I've always worked in code situations or group projects with females that uh, always divide everything easily and are more in consideration to our feelings and have the outcome that best fits everyone. Also, they give credit to other team members. Like I said, they divide everything up accordingly so that everybody gets credit. There's been plenty of times where there's been confrontation, but also where the credit for good hard work or a save has been noticed, especially at my workplace. They ask people for advice and request help, and they are socially sensitive, meaning that they can take into consideration what else is going on in someone's life, such as family, friends, other relationships, and they show concerns for others' welfare, and they have niceness and nurturance. So these are the characteristics that women possess that are different than men in leadership form. I'm not saying that men cannot possess these qualities. It's just that it's been determined in these research that these are qualities that women have over men. So, with those taken into consideration, what is more important, a leadership role or family? Women, they do a large portion of housework, even when they may be the primary earner in the household, taking care of the children, cleaning, maintenance of, immunizations for the kids, stuff like that, as well as having a delay in advancement due to these family needs. So I know I'm the one that takes the kids to the dentist appointments, the follow-up appointments, specialists, sports activities. Also, as your family grows, you learn to adjust. And if I was given a leadership role, I would hope that it would be one that would also be able to work with my family. And then taking extended leaves for maternity that delay advancement, and then more likely to work part-time. Some women tend to drop down to part-time so that they can be more with their family. So what's funny to me is that in our healthcare workplaces, 78% of the people that work there are women. However, only 26% of them are actually in the healthcare management. So I believe that these reasons may take into consideration why there's not as much women in management. So what are we going to do about it? Breaking the glass. So the statistics that I mentioned before are ironically was an article that was also written by the woman that wrote this one about breaking the glass ceiling for women. And she states, develop a successful plan, identify your strengths and weaknesses, own your accomplishments, seek recognition, ensure visibility of your efforts. Don't do something that's going to go unrecognized. Ask for specific assignments, step up to the plate, for difficult assignments and unfavorable tasks. It shows that the people that you are helping or the group that you're helping to succeed to an outcome, that you're willing to do anything to ensure that the goal is achieved. Exercise emotional intelligence. Big girls don't cry. So women have the tendency to feel so many things. We're very emotional. But we have to change that, where we can handle stress well and not allow it to break us down. Don't ever change who you are. Highlight your strengths. So make sure that you show off the best thing. Choose a mentor who challenges you. Make sure that they have an interest in you and they challenge you. You may feel like, well, why is my boss giving me these additional challenges that is outside of what I was hired for? Or why are they taking me under their wing for certain things, pushing me into leadership classes? Well, maybe they have an interest in you and they're trying to challenge you because they see your potential. And then develop and maintain a network. It's not what you know, it's who you know. Someone everywhere knows someone. I had someone who was a hip replacement, who knew so-and-so on the board, who knew so-and-so that was friends with this person, and eventually I got recognition for something that I had done for 12 years. So it's always someone who knows someone. And you can always become the leader that you want to be. You just have to fight for it and never give up. So these are my references. Like you could see, the Dr. Price there wrote 2 of my articles. The one out there about the students' perception of the female leadership, I highly recommend that you check that one out. It was very, very interesting to see what people in our position as students think about people and the qualities that people should have as leadership, especially in the healthcare. All right, hope you enjoyed this presentation. Thank you.